that will be the most satisfying win of the season. Like, regardless of what ends up happening at the end of the season, that win there will be the most satisfying win at the end of the season. Everything went against us as far as I'm concerned. I was going ballistic all game. Not only was I going ballistic, when we scored, I went so mad. I've got pains all over my body. I must have hit something. I don't even remember. I was going mad. It's one of the best weekends we can have, because Liverpool lost, Chelsea lost, United lost, Tottenham drew. We won last minute. And not only did we win last minute, the penalty decision, I think, I'm trying to figure out. I know he touches the ball, and I know that they're saying, oh, yeah, but one, it's not clear and obvious. Two, why did they give the ball to Pope? That sent me, I cannot explain to you how mad I was going. They gave the ball to Pope. I lost my mind. I was going ballistic. So I don't even want to talk about the ref, because the ref was a shambles. The ref and VAR was shambles. They were shambles all the time. I watched Simon Hooper in the Chelsea Brighton game. Shambles. So I'm not even talking about them. They're not getting no shine from me. But the players did everything they were meant to do today. They showed heart, grit, determination. And this is the best I've seen us play at St. James's Park for years. Like, everyone was good. There was no one that was bad. The only mistake that we made was Mosquera giving the corner away, the unforced error. Apart from that, everyone was good. Arteta made all the right changes. I even thought, why are you bringing Marino and taking Saka off? And I was thinking, oh, that's not what we need. Obviously, it was what we needed. Then you had Zubimendi today, who I've been critical of. Zubimendi controlled the whole game. He bossed the whole match, and he was quietly good. He's winning headers against Dan Burn. Zubimendi wins most of his headers, you know. And not only does he win most of his headers, he's starting to understand where him and Rice are meant to be, because they're both really similar, because they both chase the ball. So they're both really busy in the middle. But with Zubimendi, he's got this calmness that he can actually, when he plays well, he can hold it down and he can do his 1-2s and pass there and just dictate the game and control it a bit better. He's a lot slower than Partey, but it allows us to gain control. So I can see what he can do, but he just needs to do it more consistently. Obviously, we've only had a few games, but this has been the hardest run that he's ever going to face. He's at Old Trafford, he's at Anfield, he's at St. James's Park. So he's had a serious baptism of fire, really. So he's come through it, because I'm looking at it like you're a quality player, but we're going to have to see it over the course of the season. Another one, Gyökeres was brilliant today. Like, people are going to say, he didn't score and all that type of stuff. If you watch the game, you'll know how much of a better performance this has been from him. This is better than even when he scored 2 against Leeds. The ball was sticking to him. We were able to play out because Gyökeres was holding up the ball. So when we're under pressure and you just try and dink it into him, he could just do 1-2s and then Saka's away or Trossard was away, and it helped majorly. Like the chance that we created, where we had like free-flowing football, and Saka passed it to Rice, and then Rice passed it to Trossard, and Trossard hits the post. That started with a Gyökeres hold-up play, but it was further back in the move, so people might not see it, but that's how that started. And then you got Declan Rice, who was everywhere. Like people always criticize him to say, like, oh yeah, he can't play through the lines and he can't do stuff like that. That's not the only thing that matters about football. One, he can play through the lines. Two, what he does the most is he takes over games of football. This is what people don't give you credit for. This is why he was captain at West Ham at such a young age. He takes over the game. Like, he can sense what's happening. He can sense what to do. And he just goes and does it himself. He goes, you know what, I'm going to do this. And that's what he did. Getting those type of players on the pitch is what we needed. Players like Rice that take over games. Gabriel's that type of character. Saliba's that type of character. Saka's that type of character. But the main guy who actually changed the whole game was Odegaard. And this is the reason why Arteta sees so much in him and we get so frustrated, because Odegaard came on the pitch today and they couldn't get near him. He did one ball that came and he did a little jink and slid this pass through to Lewis Skelly. You don't need to watch. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. He slid this ball through to Lewis Skelly, and I'm thinking, this, like, Skelly kind of messed it up because he should have passed it earlier, but the ball was just like, this is the Odegaard that I need to be seeing consistently. Because Eze was in the 10 today, and the thing about Eze is a goal scoring 10. So you can see he's a threat in terms of goals and assists. You can tell that because he had a lot of shots, and Pope was saving. He was on David De Gea mode today. But Odegaard's more of a controlling 10. So when Odegaard came on, he started controlling the tempo. He was like, okay, this is what we actually needed. And Arteta's subs were perfect today because when he took Saka off and put Martinelli right wing, I was thinking, what's he doing there? And then I realized, do you know what he's doing? He just wants to just go direct at the fullback, which worked because all of a sudden they're under whole heap of pressure when we're crossing it and they're having to dig it out and last ditch. And even the assist, the corner for Gabriel is an Odegaard corner. Like, and I thought it was a bit too loopy, but then obviously this is what they train for. This is what they practice for. Best win you're gonna get, man. This is one of the best wins you can get. Like I'm too tired to do this match reaction properly because of how mad I was going. I was going mental the whole game, especially the end. I was going mental. I got no energy left to do that. Yeah, they deserved it, man. They showed all the character that they needed. They showed all the quality because they actually played well today. They controlled the whole game. We controlled the game from start to finish. Newcastle didn't have hardly any chances. Timber locked up Gordon. Timber's like he's got to be shots for one of the best top 5 right backs in world football. Surely. He's up there with the best right backs in world football. There's no one that's just acting as consistent as he is. He is just that good. And then even Arteta even took off Mosquera and put Saliba on at half time. That's another brave substitution. And it nearly went wrong because Saliba came on and had a nightmare for the first minute or 2 minutes. He was all over the place, and then he got his act together. He had to bed his way into the game because St James's Park is not an easy game to just come into. So we're lucky we got away with it because Woldemar hit the bar. I know it was offside, but he still hit the bar. So yeah, but wicked win, man. Like I can't go into much more detail than that. Best weekend you're gonna get of football in terms of results wise, and we've come out of this fixture run, this 6-game super hard fixture run, 2 points off Liverpool, which was exactly what we needed. I said if we're within 1 to 3 points after this fixture run, I said this at the beginning of the season, we'll be right in this title race, and I feel like that really does help us a lot. That beating Newcastle, because beating Newcastle away is very different to drawing, especially when you feel like you've been hard done by. Because this could have been a very different match reaction. I'd have been talking all about the referee, and I didn't want to do that. And now I'm not focused on the referee. I'm focused on our character and what we did to get over the line. Because this game we needed to really win it to have maximum effect on catching Liverpool because they lost. So when a team loses, you have to win. Drawing, yes, you gain points, but we need to win, and that's what we did. That's what we did today, by the skin of our teeth. By a small margin, but we still done it, and we done it against Newcastle, who they were rough and tough and all over us and giving us ag and problems and stresses and issues, and we've done that. It's the first time in a long time we've done that. The team deserved it, bro. The team deserved it. Arteta deserves it. Fan base deserves it because that is not an easy ground to go to. So, bruv, I'm ready for the rest of the title, man. I'm ready for the rest of the title race, bro. But big up the team, big up Arteta, big up everyone, bro.